Welcome back to Geek Shuffle and the first video of 2024. It is comic crates, and as you might have noticed, we are slowing down a bit. As I talked about in the New Year's video, a lot of categories will be sorted out. Lego figures will be slowing down a bit. Some of the card openings because of the AI invasion. So for now, I will likely only be doing one video a week until I figure out what to fill in to go back up to 2 videos. I don't just want to throw in stuff just to fill the quota. So I will do comic book videos because I am buying comic books. Comic books is a pretty steady source, and I have a couple of boxes still to open for the next couple of months at least. So one video a week on Sundays going forward until I figure out what I want to do on the channel. But let's just get going with the comic crates for the month of December, last month, and see what we have. Starting out with Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Redder, number 5 out of 6. So we are still missing the last issue, and this is a very nice cover. It's Warren Liu. Art is often very pin-up-ish, very semi-realistic art style, and I like it a lot. And I will likely do a Warren Liu theme video at some point when I have more comic books. I don't have I don't have enough comic books to talk about the artist at this point, but I will in the future. I have started to buying a couple, but they are pretty expensive. Very popular artist. Then we have Uncanny Avengers, and by an accident of pre-ordering, I have 2 different versions, an A and a B cover. This was not intended because I don't think they are. I like I think this is the B cover maybe. I like this a bit better than the other one. But yeah, this was an accident. And this is one of those series where the first couple of covers starts out pretty well. You have some pretty diverse selections in the covers, and then you just shrink in selection. And even though it is one of 4 or 1 of 5 series, the last couple are not that great or not that inspiring. So you just have to buy what they give you. And then I think this is the last in the Jean Grey series from the Fall of X storylines. And again, we had only had 2 choices, so I just picked the one I liked the most of those. It's very nice. It's a multi-character from Jean Grey cover, which it's okay. Then we have 2 covers from Captain Marvel. Number 2, and I like both of these. Again, we have a very stylistic character cover on the first. I can't remember the artist of this, and I really like the second one of the Captain Marvel here. Both very nice though. And if you are watching the pre-order videos for Captain Marvel, this has come to a point now where I'm not sure if I want to continue because again the cover selection is starting to dry up a bit. We still get some choices, so I might continue with buying these, but at this point the cover selection is very nice, and I am still buying. At this point, I was still buying the Catwoman covers from Nakayama. He's just pushing out covers for Catwoman and Poison Ivy. But I stopped buying these in the pre-order videos. If you're watching those, he just makes excellent work, but at some point you just have to prioritize what you want to spend your money on. And we continue with the ongoing series. We have Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, and this is just a charming little cover from Social Micah, Social Micah. And again, we had some options here, and it just seemed like the most elegant cover of the bunch. Then we have one of the most talked about covers from this month. We had Adam Hughes, and when he does a cover, people do take notice. He does the pin-up stuff very well, and this is a foil cover. So it was a bit more, a couple of dollars more expensive when you pre-order. And again, Adam Hughes, always very popular in the pin-up category. So yeah, we jump onto that and get a version of it. And this was a She-Hulk #1. We already had our She-Hulks #1 last month, but for some reason the foil one was delayed a month. Then we have She-Hulk, Sensational She-Hulk #2. This was a window peak variant. Some of the variant names don't make a lot of sense, but I guess it does make sense once you see the color, so that's fine. And then we have a single auction. I'd only had a single auction this month, and I can't show any of the other ones I won in auction because they are all related to theme, but I got this as a bonus, and I think this is a facsimile or something. Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 32, but a very nice one. And then we have some #1s. Outsiders #1, we have, I think it's a new series with Barbara Kane, Batwoman, working together with Nightwing, Barbara Kane, Batwoman, and Nightwing. And I just bought the #1, even though some of the later covers are pretty cool in this. But I'm not that big a fan of the extended Bat family. Some of them are pretty cool, but again, you have to define what you want to collect. And again, and the same thing goes for this Batman Offworld issue #1. And I only bought it because it is a lyrics cover, and it seemed pretty cool. Very nice. And then we have a set Supergirl special from Will Jack again, and Will Jack is in not that we have to categorize people, but a pin-up artist, you could call it, which specializes in these kinds of covers, very aesthetically pleasing, photographically aesthetic of the main characters, just like the one we had earlier from now I'm blanking on the name. The first one we had, and this is a set, so we have the normal and we have the foil. Again, not that expensive if you pre-order, but very nice. Supergirl Special Issue 1. And another set, we have Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War, Scorched Earth Issue 1, and this is by Kendrick Limkunka. And this is again the normal and the minimal text, again only the DC logo foil version, pin-up style. And finally, we have, well, not finally, we have White Widow #1 from Marvel, issue 1. And I do believe this is lyrics as well. And this is White Widow is Yelena, I think. If you are familiar with the TV series and stuff, the movies, Yelena picking up the counterpart to Black Widow. Very nice. And as is almost the custom on this, we have an Artgerm variant of the White Widow cover. Very nice. Cut out a sneeze. And finally, another Artgerm cover. What If? Very timely. What If just finished in on Disney Plus, and I like the entire series. I thought they were, well, of course, more or less good, but I thought they were all pretty entertaining. So we have What If Dark, The Tomb of Dracula, and again we have this. It's a Artgerm cover, very nice. To end off this run of new comic books coming in December. And that wraps up this comic crate. And I think next week it will be a box opening, maybe got a story if my scheduling aligns. I hope this was interesting for somebody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.